Okay guys, here it is, my completed December 2016 December Daily Album. So I thought I'd give you a quick flip through of it, seeing as I showed you all my other albums, but this one wasn't done. So I've only just finished this about an hour ago, and yeah, I'm just about ready to start my 2017, but I really wanted to show you how this turned out. So I've just done a quick title page. I had lots of paper that was cut down to 6x12, so actually this one was already 6x8, so I just literally slipped it in. Doily, December 2016, and that's my title page, nice and easy. So this is our tree. Now our tree was done the end of November last year because my sisters come over to help, and I think November was the weekend, so we did that. So a nice little 6x8, and then some journaling. The first was our elf. He was back to keep us occupied with a month of shenanigans again. Don't you love that word, shenanigans? So, excuse me. The second was Will's Christmas party. This was the third. This was our big light display reveal, which we actually got done on the first this year because the first was the weekend. We got washed out. We were totally washed out. We had this massive rain cell, and my husband does this big light display, and he puts out blow-ups and everything, and if it's raining, we can't put the blow-ups out, so we can only flick the lights on. So yes, we couldn't do it. Now on this page, this is the fourth here, and I had a space, so I just filled it with some random cards that I had. This one I made about 2 years ago, maybe even 3. I made this when I was testing out the pens in my Cameo. So I've just put them in there so I don't have an empty space. The fourth was writing letters to Santa. There's a lot of photos for a very simple activity, but mostly because I wanted to include both the boys. Daddy wrote one too, and then also this is my favourite picture. I wanted to include this because this was the Santa's mailbox at the shopping centre, and it was really beautiful. And then of course my journaling. So yes, it's a lot of photos for one little activity, but you know, that's why it's my album. I can do what I like. December 5th, I am so far behind this year, it's not funny. I haven't even got all my presents out of lay-by yet, or even finished buying them. And on the 5th last year, I got all my wrapping done. So very unorganised compared to last year. So I love this card. This is one of my favourites. And I have my one photo, but then I did some journaling on a card. And I love this card. It's my absolute favourite. So this is letters back from Santa, checking the mailbox, and they're awesome letters that they got. Our attempt at a gingerbread house, yeah. We don't like gingerbread. I've heard it before. We don't even like it, but we do like making the gingerbread house. But yeah, I can't stand gingerbread, and Cooper does try it, but certain ones are just a bit too tangy and he doesn't like them. Will, on the other hand, barely likes anything apart from chicken nuggets, so. Oh, yes, Will's favourite Christmas song of last year, 6 White Boomers. For the past 2 years running, before this, it was Michael Bublé's Jingle Bells, and yeah, this year it was 6 White Boomers. I hadn't even heard of the song until he come home from school. Christmas baking, we always do some Christmas baking. And then this was the same night, but we finally were able to turn the lights on and do the entire display. So that was fun, and of course, traditional random selfie with our dancing Santa. Very sad this year, he doesn't dance anymore. He still sings, but he's not dancing, so hopefully we can fix that. The 10th was White Christmas. Now I got up to the 13th, but I hadn't done this, so this is new. It was a double page and I had skipped ahead. But yeah, lots of great photos from that night. I really enjoyed doing that one. The 11th, I just realised I haven't done. Now, this was Christmas carols. Now, I did forget to do that, so I have to go back and do that. The 12th was our Christmas cards. The 13th, so this is what I'll do if I only have one photo and don't have enough for a spread. I'll just do a random mini scrapbook page, and I love that. It's one of my favourites. So this is what happens when my sister babysits. I think I was doing canteen duty or something. This might have been a point. I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember. But my sister was babysitting, and she loves Snapchat, so she sent me that. 14th, and from here on down is where I've done process videos that are on the channel for pretty much every page from now to the end. But just showing you the whole album in total. So this was our elf, up to no good. More Christmas baking, and these were treats for the teachers at Cooper's school. We made Christmas tree brownies and some Christmas bark. Look at that, paint it there. I got paint everywhere. Yeah, white chocolate and candy cane bark. That was yummy. More elf shenanigans. Fun playing outside at the lights. You know, we were dancing to Christmas carols, playing with sparklers, lots of fun. The 18th, this was just a random picture. Actually, I think this might actually be a picture from this night. I don't think I had a picture for the 18th, so I think I cheated. So I just put a picture in there, and I just quickly made up a Merry and Bright card, nice and simple. This was the 19th. Now, I've run out of page protectors, there's another one. I've run out of these page protectors. I've ordered some more. Because would you believe I forgot to order an album for 2017, even though it's December 3rd, so I quickly ordered one last night, so it should be here mid next week. But yeah, so I ordered some more of them. So what I've done is I've just used the 2 4x6 ones, and I've just put my cards in the same pocket. It doesn't bother me that they're not in the correct pockets. It's in the album, and that's all that matters. So this was, yes, we went looking at these lights. We'd heard about these lights out Stoker Siding Way, and it's out Whoop Whoop Way. Whoop Whoop is what is it? Whoop Whoop is what we say here in Oz, well, what I say, when you mean, you know, out the sticks. You know, that's probably, you probably don't even know what that means. Like, you know, out of the way a little bit. And if you actually have a look, it's this one right here on the map. Now, if you can get a really close look, I'll see if I can show you. This is the Christmas light map that came up. Now, we're on the list. We're this dot here. And this is where we went in Stoker Side. And if you see, there is absolutely nothing else around. No lights, no nothing. Just this one property out Whoop Whoop. And yeah, so it was a bit of a drive, but it really was worth it. The lights, I've never seen so many lights in my life. And I've seen some lights, but yeah, so it was a massive property of lights everywhere, and there was a lot of people, so that was what we did that night. We'd heard about the lights, so we decided to go give it a look. The elf, once again. So I've gone into detail on all of these in the video, so I'll quickly flip through so we can get this video up. So more elf shenanigans. There is a lot of the elf in here because I was lacking in photos, and also doing it a year later, I might have had something else in plans and I've forgotten, so I'm filling in the gaps with the elf. Another elf one, but I did want to include this in the album, which I did say because I loved what the elf did to our lounge room. Christmas baking and Santa Claus movie marathon. 23rd, this is when all the family got here, so my bestie and my in-laws came up and we all spent Christmas together, so they all arrived on the 23rd. Christmas Eve, which is the video that has just gone up, and Christmas Day. And then in the back here, I have, I made a quick little pocket and just stuck our Christmas cards in. So that is my 2016 album all finished. Hooray! So now I'm about to go get stuck into 2017. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this series. If I can stay up to date this year, I don't know what we're going to do next year, because if I stay up to date this year, I won't need November to catch up next year. So that's the goal. But we will have to do something Christmassy next year anyway. So thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the series for the past 2 years. And yeah, I'll be back with my 2017 December daily videos for the month of December. Thanks for watching. I'll be back real soon. Bye!